Carl, I don't know what happened. It just there was nothing there to say that it wasn't broadcasting, and then I realised that the numbers were going down because nobody told me they couldn't see anything. So I monitor the live feed, but I can't monitor what's actually being put out on YouTube. And so normally Andy lets me know, but Andy's in work today. And so I wasn't sure if I had you or whether you were watching another channel. Was I? Nice. Probably because I said hello in the chat. So I'm not here to compete with anyone. I'm here to do my thing. And so I don't know if you heard the news that I shared with you or whether the internet had cut off by then. And that is that, we've been streaming, we've had trouble streaming, and through the trouble, I have reached 95,000 views, which speechless, as you can imagine. So thank you so much for being here and following us, subscribing and liking. And thank you for choosing us for your viewing pleasure. There are many channels that operate from Manchester Airport that you could choose from, and I'm very humbled that you chose me. We are a young channel. We are learning all the time, trying to sort out the internet problems. I do have a broadcasting background, which is why I can chat and chat and chat. I've got 30 years experience in broadcasting and streaming, just not outdoor broadcasting. They've all been in studios where you've had access to the vital things you need. And so I'm just trying to work out how I get my internet to work well like the others do. And as soon as I do that, I will bring that to you as well. Just finding a suitable thing. There are a couple of packages I've seen, a couple of items, and so the thing is with anything, you have to persevere. You have a great channel there, Carl. It just takes a lot of nurturing. I normally do have help. I normally have lots and lots of footage. When I have assistance, I not only do the live streaming, but I have the video alongside from that as well. And so hopefully we'll have a full team in the morning. They couldn't make it this morning, unfortunately. But that's because Saturday is not a normal day that I would come. Normally Sundays and one day in the week. And because I am on leave from work this week, I can do a couple of extra days. And so if you're free at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'd love for you to grab a coffee and join me. And we'll wake up to some planes together. So I've found out all sorts of information while trying to work out what SIM I should be using or whether it should be a multi-SIM. And I found out that Manchester Airport was the first airport in the UK to run 5G internet. And that internet is powered by Vodafone, which makes absolutely no sense because I've got a 5G mobile broadband signal that runs through my mobile phone contract, yet I seem to have absolute murder up here. But we don't give up easily. There is a way, others are doing it, so there's definitely a way. Just some are more reluctant than others to share how they do it. TUI just taxiing to the terminal. They're all nice, them TUIs, aren't they? Where's it been, TUI? I don't know. Ah, Cancun, Mexico is where it's come from. 7879 Dreamliner departed 8 hours 43 minutes ago. Arrived 1 minute ago, according to Flight Radar. We'll leave them to go and get sorted. And we'll have a nosy for this Go To Sky. It looks plain livery. Going to Marne. Boeing 737 operating on behalf of TUI. Off they go. Thank you for joining. It is Becky's Planes, Trains and Buses. Christopher, how you doing? You're right. Thank you for coming back. My internet doesn't get any better, my friend, I'm afraid. So thank you for finding me. Anyone knows anything about multi-SIMs or what to do with one, how to get one, what the best package is, I'd love to hear that because I really would like to do something about that. That's technology. Thank you. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you to everyone that's followed me over. Very grateful to you. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's just a matter of finding out how. So we'll make hay while the internet gods allow. Little prop just landed there. Go find it. Scanning through. There we go. It's from Guernsey. It's Swift Air. Now that is a new airline on me, folks. Not seeing a Swifty. No, I don't know what the big announcement was, Christopher. There was a lot of talk of big announcements and other channels hadn't heard. And so I'm not sure. So it's an ATR 72600. Shame Barbara's not here. She loves a prop, doesn't she? We've got a bit of movement. Marshals are bobbing round by the look of it. But they've stopped now, haven't they? There they are. There they go. Underneath us. Off looking. There seems to be a lot of birds hanging around today, so they're doing a lot of bird scaring. The Helvetic flight left Zurich an hour and 31 minutes ago. That's a very quick flight, isn't it? An Embraer E195AR, registration HBJVJ. Morning, Tanya. How are you? My internet has been a right nightmare this morning. But we're here. We're still having a go. We're still doing another bit yet. So, yeah, they did. The airport announced a load of new shops like Pandora, to name but a few. But as for Jet2, not heard anything at all. Is it looking all right your side, Tanya? I've had a couple of black spots, a couple of buffering spots. So hopefully it'll level out for another bit before we pop off and let the big boys play. So there is some movement going on in the airport next month, making way. Some of the smaller airlines are moving terminals. I do know that. But as for anything from Jet2, that remains to be seen. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. I do my best for you. I try and bring you the best footage I can. I just need to figure out this internet problem. And when I do, it'll all be sailing plainly from there. So I don't even think Tanya knows about the announcement that I made this morning, purely because I haven't seen her since yesterday. And so Tanya is now, tell me what. So while we were streaming early this morning, I had a notification saying that we had hit 95,000 views on our channel. I was like, whoa, that's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Isn't it though? See, she didn't know. Madness. So thank you to each and every one of you. 95,000's not bad for a little young channel like us. Absolutely delighted with that. But we don't want to stop there. We would like to grow. And the easiest way to support that is absolutely free of charge. And all you need to do is hit the like button and subscribe. That simple. Huge thank yous in advance for your support and your future support. Big plans for this channel. I just need to hit the milestones. Emojis are already in the planning. We need 1,000 subscribers and the watch hours to do that. And as soon as we get that, you'll have emojis, you'll have all the things that the other channels have. We can't do it yet, we're just not big enough. But we will be soon. So also what you could do is hit the share button for me. You share with your friends, colleagues, relatives, next door neighbour, corner shop, doesn't matter. Tell the lady on the till in Asda, I'm happy with that. There are other supermarkets available, of course. So we have been told to shoey. We are a truly global channel. They are, do you know what, Christopher, you're absolutely right. The other channels are funded by donations, whereas everything you see here is funded by me at the moment. And so that's why their tech is better than mine, because they have the donations to support that. That's a nice view of the grass. That's not what we want. What we want is this KLM city hopper that's just passing us by. Has it come from Amsterdam? I don't know. I'll find out now. It's come from Amsterdam. Embraer 195E2. Bigger isn't always better. how you use it, isn't it, Christopher? I do have a nice camera. I use a Canon R100. And the lens on that to get you close to the action is a 100 to 400 mil lens that I use on that. And so, you know, one day maybe I might get a 500 or maybe a bit bigger. But yeah, my equipment, I must say, I'm absolutely delighted with. My equipment will more than do the job. The problem is at the moment the internet. I can't. I will work it out. It's just taken me a little while. I need to do a few Google searches to work out how we're going to do it. I've got lots of stuff in the background ready to go live, but I don't want to push it out without having the internet sorted because it will just fall over. So I've got software so that we can have multiple screens. I know how to do all that. It's just the internet's beating me right now. I might have to put a call into the head of Stripes and see if he can help me from my radio days. I have to send him a message and see if he knows anything. Go and see a man about a dog, as they say. See, I'm not sure. So I've got an iPhone 14 that I use, and at the moment I'm tethering off that, off Vodafone 5G, which should be sufficient, if I'm honest. It should be more than sufficient. But it's not. And I think that's because there's many radio waves and signals that travel through the air by the airport, and I think they get confused and knock each other off. Big plane goes past, it'll go off. I know that some other channels struggle at a similar rate than I do as well. But some just don't, and it's seamless, and I need to work that out. So, is now a good time to ask her if she's coming tomorrow, do you think, Christopher? Do you think I would? So, Christopher wants to know, Tanya, are you coming tomorrow? See how I did that? Cheeky scampster that I am. That's good, isn't it? This Logan Air flight's here, but I can't see it on flight radar. Oh dear. They've taken over. We'll let the Embraer be, and we'll focus on the big boy that is Jet2 Holidays. Package holidays you can trust. Livery. Logan Dodgy Transport. It's not the first time a plane's come in and flight radar doesn't know what it is, you know. Meanwhile, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. Hold my hand while we get there, darling. Oh, Telly, you're back. Hello. I love that. Telly doing his finest Annie impression. Thank you so much for coming back, Telly. Oh, the dramas we've had this morning, my friend. Dramas. We don't give up without a fight here at Becky's Trains, Planes and Buses. There it is. It's gone behind the branches. Bring me secateurs, won't I? Another EasyJet off the mark. Airbus A320 off to Charles de Gaulle. That was quite a lovely takeoff, that, by the EasyJet pilots. Quite a lovely takeoff. We're going to spin back because VLib's here. We know who VLib is, don't we? Lady Emmeline. Named after Emmeline Pankhurst, the lady that threw herself under the king's horse so that women could vote all that time ago. Lovely scenes here at Manchester. Landed from Vegas. Longest plane in the world. No, it's not. It's an A350. Just feels like the longest plane in the world. It's an A350-941 to be exact. Tui shooting past. Long way back. Off they go on their holly bags. Did you? Wow. I bet your logbooks could sell some stories, couldn't they, Christopher? Christopher has been plane spotting for a very, very long time, haven't you? Very long time. That got up very quick, didn't it? The ATR 72. Off it goes. Ryanair just landed from Barcelona. Nice little flight time, that. 2 hours, 3 minutes ago, they left. Not bad. Must be something to do with that jet stream. So IJO close. Ooh. Christopher, thank you for joining. See you in the morning. Enjoy your shopping trip. Off they go, gear up and gone. Smoky engine. Off they go. That grey sky isn't separating this morning, is it? Still and cool, 15 degrees at Manchester Airport. There are a few flights there ready to go. My fingers can't touch the screen well enough. It'll move it, but it won't. There we go. Got it. So, congruent to the runway, we have EasyJet. First of all, off in their A320 to Barcelona. Looking good this morning. Looking very good this morning. Another Jet 2. This time going to Thessaloniki. Isn't that in Greece? It's one of the Greek islands. In their stunning 757, registration GLSAJ. I don't know, it's all Greek to me, absolutely. Another smoky engine. Nice. Oh, time for a sharp exit. Jet 2 with a grey tail going to Royce. Royce. You know, that place. I believe the grey colour on the tail is primer. So somebody said to me. One day they'll finish painting it. But it's like me when I go and buy a new car. What colour car do you want? Well, I don't care because I only see it from the inside. All I need to know is what colour it is when I'm looking for it on the car park at work. True though. Inbound EasyJet Orange Airways. Wrong way. They do change planes all the time. And I'm sure they are no exception. From Lisbon in Portugal, Airbus A380 departed 2 hours and 15 minutes ago. They're making really good time this morning, aren't they? Put the foot down and get here quite sharpish. Off they go. Behind the branches. We've got a couple there, still poised and ready for action. Little Logan Air flights. Is there a Sun Express 737 inbound? Is there? Thanks, Telly. See, this is why I like to have assistants, because I'm filing through flight radar, whereas ordinarily I'd have my team to help me out with that. There'll be a team tomorrow. I'll buy them breakfast. I'll bribe them. You'll just have to have it on the way home. Ryanair, off to Madrid. I came in before that. EIDCK. Are you going to the cinema tomorrow? Unbelievable. I'll come in the afternoon with you so I can have a nap. Just the Logan Air now. Back to the Isle of Man it goes. Ranger danger on the other side of the field. There's been a lot of that this morning, you know. A lot of ranger danger. There's a lot of bird scaring going on. I know that. There's A320 Neo making its way down. So Ivy May wants to go and see Beetlejuice, I believe. So cinema trip is required. And so this A320 Neo is brand new, delivered February 2024. Registration mark Golf Uniform Zulu Lima Whiskey. Is this the Sun Express? You'll wait for the DVD to come out. I know. The joys of having an 8-year-old, Telly? I'm just not a movie watcher. I'm just not. I think in the past couple of years, I've been to see more movies than I ever have done. I'm not a movie watcher. I think it just takes too much attention on my part, and that's not something I can do. I get bored. There was one movie I went to see, and I went with my cousins to see it. It was years ago. I think I watched the first 10 minutes and walked back out and went on the arcade. And I was like, what a waste of time that is. It has to really pique my interest for me to watch a movie. Really pique my interest. Otherwise, I just can't do it. Part of what makes me me. Can't even. No, I can't. I just can't. I'll binge watch, series, box sets. That's fine because I can turn it off and I'm not missing anything. But sitting there and concentrating on a movie for 2 hours or 3 hours, I can't think of anything worse. Oh, it's all going down here. So the Irish rugby team Aer Lingus flight has had the go-ahead from air traffic control, and they're off. Off they go. It is a new livery on an old plane, isn't it, that one? I noticed that. I did a bit of digging on it. And then we just had a veiling arrive as well. It's arrived from Barcelona, the Airbus A321. Flight time 1 hour 58. Blimey, they're quick this morning. And we're just going to scan past because the A320neo in EasyJet colours it's on its way. I hope we get an A320neo next week. We should know now what it is. Check flight radar for yesterday. I really, really want to fly on an A320neo next week. It will be an A320 because it's EasyJet, but what remains to be seen. Loganair still there. Still there. Jet 2 are making the way. Loganair been given the all clear. Back off to the Isle of Man. They've just got a Jet 2, which should come into view. There it is. I'm seeing the Isle of Man livery Loganair flight for a while, actually. Now, this plane's well, I mean, I don't know how old an old plane is, but if you're talking about age, this one is 27 years old. So it was registered in November 1996. It's a 757. Usual suspect, really, for a Jet 2 flight. And the reg is Golf Lima Sierra Alpha Kilo. Offer some sangria. To Malaga. Or are they off at Pale Ale in Malaga? I'm not sure. Enough with the puns already. Off they go. Singapore arriving soon, along with Ethiopian. Lovely. A350s incoming. Singapore being one of my favourite liveries. Favourite. Not like first favourite, second favourite, favourite. Mike Wild, very good morning to you, my friend. How are you? Thanks for tuning in, stopping by. Just in time for a couple of A350s. Wow, really? 1996, Wonderwall won a song at the MTV Europe Best Song. Wow. 1996. I was 19. Was I 19? 18. Yeah. 19. No, 19. Them work days. I remember the days before the internet. Put 10p in a phone box and phone your mum. My pips are going. What's that, pips? Who says that now? Pips. Yeah. Blimey. Seems like a whole lifetime away, Telly. Another Ryanair flight going to Alicante. Off they toddle. Just on 14 minutes to 9 across the UK. I don't know what time it is where you are, but I'm very, very grateful for your company this morning. We've been here since it was dark. Feels like I got up yesterday, but we're loving the plane action. Everyone, Cole's got a big birthday coming soon. I had a birthday Monday. Not a big birthday, but all birthdays are special, right? Doesn't have to be a big one. I remember Windows 95. Blimey. I remember being in school and going into the IT room, and there was no such thing as internet. You couldn't go online at school. I left school in 1994. Giving it away now, aren't I? Arrival at the airport for Ryan's Air from Paphos. Tanya says Singapore are the next to land. I'm sure she'll keep an eye on that for me. Jet 2. Darling, hold my hand. Off to Perfetza. Probably said that completely wrong as well, haven't I? Ivy May is so upset you haven't said hello to her. Well, hello, Ivy May. Please don't be upset. Could have done with a little helper this morning. Is it here yet? Singapore has touched down. I can see it. I can see it. It's behind the bushes, look. Doesn't help when your hand's in front of the screen monitoring it, does it? From Singapore to Manchester, how long do you reckon it's taken? I'll tell you how long it's taken. 12 hours and 56 minutes. Lovely, lovely scenes. A380, registration 9 Victor Sierra Mother Sierra. That's a text plane, SMS. Where the magic happens. I have a close up of that, I think. Hello, Sonia. Hello again, Ivy May. Nearly fell over the tripod. Apologies. Some very different scenes this morning. Single runway ops being observed here at Manchester. Due to the overnight restrictions, weekend restrictions as well, isn't it? So yeah, just 12 hours and 59 minutes. It's taken that flight to get from Singapore to Manchester. Yeah, their arms are tired now, aren't they? All right, I'll shut up. Hopefully we're still looking good on the Tinterweb and the internet gods aren't messing with our stuff. I don't know why. It takes a couple of goes to settle down sometimes as well. Like a constant battle. Harp Airways on their way down the taxiway. Lovingly called Ryanair taxis by myself. It's a very, very quiet 737 MAX. You normally hear them a mile off, don't you? And so this plane in question, registered as EIIHR, is 1 year old, registered May 2023, so it's about 18 months old now, isn't it? I believe Sun Express have just touched down, Turkey Teeth. And Tanya says Ethiopian are on their final approach. Well, that's just groovy. Sun Express from Dalaman. Four-hour flight from Turkey. A two for the price of one then. We'll watch this Ryanair flight go out. And then we'll sweep back, and by that time, Ethiopian should be near to or on the ground. Yes, there you go. I've got colours in the chat, so they can't be far out. Would that be right, Telly? The Sun Express. Now cast our eyes down here and have a look at the runway. I can't see anything yet, Telly. Can't see anything yet, Tanya. Ryanair's just gone over us, although the cloud cover, it's just too heavy. So we don't have any rain forecast this morning, but I believe there could be some around lunchtime. Ethiopian, according to Flight Radar, they're over Knutsford and Moberly, 570 feet in the air. And so we'll just stay fixed on that area of the runway at the moment. And we'll see if we can catch them coming in. I can see them. I see the lights. You can see the lights poking. See the lights just behind the bushes. They are there. See them coming down very slowly. So we're at 230 foot. So they're close to being down on the ground. Now it says they're down and travelling at 121 knots. There they go. Just landed from Geneva in an A350, so it's the same type of flight as you would see Singapore Air. It's also the same as Virgin mainly use as well. The flaps still up and slowing the plane down nicely. Ground speed 59 knots now. Wheels over the piano keys. Wow. We're seeing Some very, very lovely scenes at the airport this morning, courtesy of single runway ops. Just coming into shot, a little prop. Off they go. Meanwhile, we'll go back to the Ethiopian for the moment. So yeah, FlexJet. I saw this last night actually. FlexJet. I've not seen a FlexJet before. There's a Valjet just going over. Cloud cover, unfortunately, is too thick for us to be able to go and find that one for you. Let's go and find the TUI, shall we? Aer Lingus is on the way. ATR won the race, yeah. I love the ATRs. They're lovely, aren't they? Lovely machines. We're live at Manchester. If you've just joined us, thank you for joining. A little bit of Saturday morning plane spotting. Don't normally come on a Saturday. But I thought, hey, what the heck? We're off today. Let's go and have a nosy, see what's going down. Off they go, up and away. So there's an Aer Lingus prop on its way in, I've been advised. It's touched down, says Tanya, and it's currently making its way towards us. I wonder if this Ryanair flight is going to go before the Aer Lingus passes it, or before it passes it. You never know. It is. It's got the get go. Air traffic control saying off you toddle. FlexJet is over Knutsford. Smashing. FlexJet will be here in a minute as well then. It's the ATR Aer Lingus regional flights. Just landed, thanks Tanya. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, you can do, and it's absolutely free to do so. All you need to do is click the like button, and you could also click the subscribe button if you would as well. Totally free to do and means the absolute world to us, and our channel helps us grow. Another bird flying by of a different kind. That sound. An Emirates Legacy just landed. Let's see if I can get a close-up of this pocket rocket. Lovely. Just landed from Bologna, was that? Lovely looking plane. Really smart livery on this one. So that's the FlexJet one. 9H AFX. Lovely little private number, that, by the look of it. Operated by FlexJet Operations. We'll sweep back. For the flight that's just landed from Berlin, operated by Malta Air. It's a Ryanair plane. Boeing 737. And it's 8 years old, first registered in January 2016. Country of registration? Well, Malta, of course. What time do they play? They could be. That it's well, those little flights land by that special little wing over here. Show you if I can see it. So just there. So they might be. SAS thing coming in, SASE thing coming in from Stockholm. Lovely. That's the SAS Connect flight, is it? We'll swoop down. Is that this one now, Telly? It is that one now. Lovely Airbus A380. Oh, I like these ones with the red engines and the blue tail. Lovely. Jet 2. Pounding down the runway. Morning. EasyJet waiting to depart. And another EasyJet has just arrived from Jersey. It did. It looked like it had a spot of something on the nose, didn't it? They're just the hour flight from Jersey. Who's going to win? Who do you think? Lovely. I'll come back and follow this one in, I think, for a little while. One EasyJet just gone. The other one just arrived. Another one taxiing its way down. Just making its turn. There's a KLM City Hopper on its way down as well. Not the A320neo that I'm still waiting for to arrive. That's their brand new plane. It's an Embraer, that one over there. Off they go. So somewhere a bit warmer than this. 15 degrees, but that wind, it's got a bit of a chill. It has got a bit of a chill. I'm a good girl, got my coat this morning. Didn't the other morning, I was freezing, wasn't I? just glance down the runway. Because this flight, operated by Ryanair, is just arrived from Chal, Madeira. Nice Madeira. There's a couple of birds showing the planes how it's done. Hopefully they'll stay out of the way. Lovely. Turned right in front of us. How good was that? It means that we get footage that we wouldn't usually get of certain things being operated, flaps and such. I've had Madeira in Madeira. I think I made a joke. I went there on holiday with a couple of relatives and sat there in Madeira eating my Madeira cake with a big grin on my face. And one relative said, "What are you smiling at?" I was like, "Well, I'm eating Madeira in Madeira." It's the small things, isn't it? It's the small things. KLM, Royal Dutch Airlines on their way to Amsterdam. Amsterdam, says Ivy May. Amsterdam, mum. Little Ryanair queue forming. One more off my list, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good morning if you've just joined us. It's great to have you with us. Yeah. Rangers are off scaring again by the look of it. They just nip down underneath the camera. So it seems we've hit a bit of a lull. Singapore, the other Singapore's over Knutsford, is it? Be landing imminently. Excuse me while I munch away on a breakfast biscuit. I'll try not to crunch it down your ear. Double back ever so quickly for Singapore because I saw the nose light. And so they are on the ground. Here they come. Yes, Carl, the A380 is still here. Normally due out at 10 to 10. Lovely A350 in Singapore Airlines retro style. Let's get a close up while it's there. Stunning planes, these. Star Alliance logo on the front, just to the left of the pilot office. (9VSMZ). Wonder if anyone's on that plane going, what are you doing there, love? Not to be outdone by a Loganair Embraer, of course. Magnificent beast. That one's landed from Houston. So Houston, as in Houston, Texas, where all the cowboys live. And flight time. Any ideas on a flight time from Houston? I'll tell you, no need to worry any longer. 8 hours, 43 minutes is the flight time. Not bad. Couldn't get over those ones that came in from JFK this morning. 6 hours. That's an incredible time, that is. Are the internet demons at it again, Tanya? It's very blurry. So, yeah, that unfortunately is not me. That is the internet gods again. I think we've got some weather that is going to be moving through, which could affect Tinterweb. The Gold Dreamliner just gone. I was trying my absolute best to stay until the A380 goes out. You'll be in Manchester next Saturday? Lovely. The only downside is that I don't come home from Tunisia till Saturday. It's got a little better, has it? Thank goodness for that. I'm so sorry about the internet. It's quite volatile at the airport. I am working on it. And as soon as I find a solution, well, you'll see the benefits straight away because I'll jump on it. Jet 2 poised and ready to vacate. It's going to lose the stream. Is it all right? Or is it gone again? Pesky internet gods. Everything is plugged in. Morning, Matthew. How are you? Everything is plugged in. Just doing a quick tech check. Yeah, everything's plugged in, everything's switched on. I've even got my mobile phone in my power bank as opposed to the power station. Is it okay, the stream? I really need to work on this because it's quite frustrating. I don't like all the breaks that we have to have. We shouldn't have to. Is it really? Do you know anything about these multi-SIM cards that you can get? You can get eSIMs and you can get multi-SIMs. Is it better to get a mobile router, do you think, rather than tethering from my phone? Helvetic on their way back to Zurich. I've got it on my phone and it seems to be doing all right. I just don't want to use too much because there's Ryanair. Is that what it is? I need to get a dedicated data service from a provider that won't limit it, like the phone and data plans. Well, I've got 200 gigs of data, so that shouldn't be an issue. I shouldn't be limited unless they turn your signal down. So I do pay for it. I have a SIM only plan. I always buy my own mobile phone, so I'm not stuck in a contract I don't want to be in. And so it is 200 gig, isn't it, Tanya? That's more than enough, 200 gig for a month. I don't use it, and I've been streaming quite a lot. I don't use it. And so it's to do with the speed, isn't it? And so I do have 5G, but what I don't understand is I've only got 2 bars on 5G. And so 4G doesn't work at all, apparently, at Manchester Airport. So that'd be a waste of time. But yeah, Vodafone were used by Manchester Airport to roll out their 5G, the first in the country. Do you? Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm going to have to do. The problem is that at the moment it's trying to get the best out of what I've got at the moment. Other larger channels, they receive support, they receive donations and bits and pieces like that. And so the thing that confuses me even more is that YouTube use a VBR, which is variable bitrate, which means that it should adjust to whatever your capabilities are. It should adjust it accordingly. And I don't know why it's not doing that. Who'd have thought it, eh? Tech talking while we plane watch. Yeah. Depends what their maximum and stuff like that is, isn't it? I know it is more than that. We'll do our best to bring you the images. The Gulf Air 70th anniversary edition. Did you see the retro one during the week? That was nice, wasn't it? I uploaded that on the channel for you to see. It's also on TikTok as well. Stunning. But it's different, Carl, when you're streaming. I totally get what Telly's saying. It's if you use too much bandwidth, then your mobile phone provider will turn it down, and that in turn will stop you doing what you want to do. And so I need something. So certain networks you can't get in this area. It's only Vodafone and EE, I believe, that are 5G in this area. Do you not have BT? I don't have BT. I'm Vodafone. I think I need to get one of those dongle jobbies, don't I? Do you? Well, maybe you could help me with something to use over this side. If you have, well, your knowledge will be much greater than mine. Aegean just landed. That was a nice little surprise. Alan Lee, good morning. In Newcastle. Great to have you along. Here till the internet gods say otherwise. Lovely little A320 just passing us by right now. So I know it is blipping, and I apologise for that. The blips. Morning, Steve May. Nice to see that you're still lurking since 6:30. Thank you. Stealthing it on me, aren't you? Great to have you along this Saturday morning. Probably not what you expected this morning because, well, I don't normally come here on a Saturday, do I? Lovely planes they are. I love the livery on these. They're attractive, aren't they? Attractive liveries. Eye catching. Do you know, I thought I was going totally bonkers then. I could hear voices and I'm looking around. There's nobody there. There's nobody there. And so they must have a commentator in the RVP just across the way, and the voice was carrying across the airfield. So I have just had to refresh my screen. It's the wrong frequency for New Zealand. Will it do UK? What type is it? Is it something that I can get hold of to use here? Is it that simple that I can buy a router and put a SIM card in it? Ish, is it? Because I just need something to stop it misbehaving. Has the Radisson Hotel. Excuse me. Oh, and again, excuse me for that. Sorry if I've just blown your TV screens up or your speakers. I did step away as well. Has the Radisson not got free Wi-Fi? So the Radisson is probably about 2 miles away. So I can see the Radisson here. There's the Radisson there. So that's probably, yeah. The sight of my camera sees about 2 miles away. Looks like they're loading. Have we got an ETA on the A380? Does anybody know? What time is it expected to leave? It should be 10 to 10. But that looked very much like they were still loading that. Ask Mac. I did ask Mac and he wouldn't tell me. So I think I'll have to ask Silo. Get Tanya to ask Silo. Ask him what internet he uses or how he does it. Due out at 9:50. It's 9:48 now, isn't it? Probably 9:50 now. I say they're normally, yeah. It's normally late. Oh, it's due out at 9:50. What time's it actually going though? It's not even pinging yet. FlexiJet is on its way down by the look of it. There's movement there. As for that A380, it's not even pinging yet. No, BA just landed. Is it? Showing 9:50. I'm just going to have a look now. So it says estimated 9:50 as well. Wow. Might actually be on time, folks. We'll leave that for a moment. See what's going on at the, this is the visitor park that we're looking at just there. There's a few people, a few spotters there around. Let's have a look and see what's going on with the A380. Well, it looks like it's loaded, doesn't it? Trying to sort my tripod out, sorry. It's better. Just wanted to hold it square in the frame rather than it fall. Manchester Airport departure boards shows no such flight. Eh? We're waiting for some action. It should be getting pushed back around about now. The airport is certainly quiet enough to support the departure of the A380. Normally you have a deluge, shall we call it, of flights leaving, making way for the A380, and then the A380 goes, and well, we've hit a lull, folks. So I need to go through these settings. It's gone now off the FR board. Right, hang on. Let me have a look on Flight Radar, what's going on. So it's not pinging. And then when I say departures, 10:25. So the Emirates is due for departure at 10:25. Like it's already gone. No, it's delayed. Is it pinging? It's pushing back. It is pushing back, you're right. Do you want to watch it push back, folks? Let's go and watch it push back, shall we? It is pushing back. Take care, Carl. The tug's pushing it back. So it will be leaving shortly. Just double checking we're still rolling. We are still rolling, thankfully. Okay, well, when I come off there, I'm going to pack up and then I'm going to go back down the motorway to Chester, which will take me around 40 minutes, depending on how busy the motorway is. And so as soon as I get back, I will be able to tune in if you do. It's turning. It's rolling. I'll just see the Ryanair go past in a second. There we go. So I'm told that they have to leave 2 minute and 30 seconds after the A380 takes off. I know, do you know what? I was just thinking exactly the same. It was pushed back to 10:25, but I reckon that time's going to change because it's obviously it's on its way, isn't it? And so they have to leave a certain amount of airspace. Obviously, with the aircraft having 4 engines, it makes the air quite turbulent. And so that obviously can cause disaster for other planes close by, which is why they leave such a large gap in between. So we're all fixed on the A380. Veiling is making its way down to the runway. We're going to stay with the Emirates for now, if that's all right with you. 10:17 brought forward. You know, I think it could be actually sooner than that as well. Although it looks like TUI are making their way down as well. So, yeah, it'd be in a queue by the look of it, won't it? They must slot these planes in left, right, and centre. Do you know that? Because it can't just be Manchester that can't turn them round. It must happen quite a lot. Hello, Grant. How are you doing? Evening, all. So, where is this evening you're experiencing, Grant? New Zealand. Now, I did wonder, with you saying evening, it must be this evening and not last evening. And so at Manchester, it is 3 minutes past 10 in the morning. Are you 12 hours in front, Grant? 11 hours. So at this stage, you've watched The Voice or Blankety Blank or whatever's on, and you've thought, well, tittle to that. I'm going to see what's going on YouTube. Or words to that effect. Too right, I know. Yeah, I'll have to watch The Voice tonight, probably. Britain's got the pop factor, something like that. I don't know. I don't like shopping either, Christopher. That was a quick trip. Did you chuck her out and wait in the car? In for a penny? Oh, yeah, of course. Now, I don't mind a bit of in for a penny. They play stupid games. They go to various shopping centres. I don't know if you get in for a penny in New Zealand. Stephen Mulhern goes around various shopping centres and cities and plays silly games and has people sticking their head in bowls of spaghetti hoops and stuff like that to win money. And it's just funny. Dream kitchens and bathrooms. We're still waiting for this Emirates, aren't we? I don't want to turn away from it. We've got a Veiling and an EasyJet that's going to pass us by in a moment. There's the Veiling. Up and away. And here's the EasyJet. You're not that gullible. A little bit of light-hearted family fun. So when I go shopping, I like to act a bit of a fool. You know, having an 8-year-old, you have to keep them occupied, otherwise they do mad things, don't they? And so we do all sorts when we go shopping, me and Ivy May. So much so, Tanya's started a TikTok channel of mine and Ivy May's antics, mostly mine, I'll be honest with you. She's just a willing accomplice. So you can see some of the things that we get up to, me and Ivy May, dancing with Halloween decorations and various things. It's called Becky and Company on TikTok. That's the Ryanair flight just going down now. Still waiting for this Emirates. Coaster boy, how you doing? How's life treating you in New Zealand? Oh dear. I don't know how to feel about you sharing the link in the chat, Tanya. That's Becky and Company on TikTok. Becky's Planes, Trains and Buses is also on TikTok if you would like to follow. But yeah, Christopher, that will amuse you greatly, me misbehaving in shops and various bits. It'll keep you occupied. It's on the move. It's on the move. Thank you for the links, Tanya. Please join me. Can't wait till we go to the airport next week. It's going to be epic. And me and Ivy May are plotting as we go. Morning, Donny. Great to have you. You've come just at the right time, you know. Oh dear. No pressure. People are going to be watching me now. Ah, well, if you can't have a laugh, what's it all about? That's what I say. So we've been waiting patiently for the A380 to make an appearance. It did. Fashionably late, as it normally is. Are you watching my videos? Honestly, they're a sight to behold, aren't they, Telly? The A380 is making its way. Qatar's in front of it as well. Oh, this is going to be scenes. Absolute scenes at the airport this morning. Ryanair taking its leave just now. We're going to stay with Emirates. Oh dear. Yes, indeed. Welcome, fellow Kiwis. We have a couple of Kiwis along for the ride this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. We are live from Manchester Airport in the UK. Why? Well, because we like planes, that's why. Thank you, Christopher. Please support the channel by hitting the like button and also hit the subscribe button if you'd like to come back and know more about the channel. If you'd like to watch my stupid videos on TikTok, it's Becky and Company. Me and my daughter get up to all sorts. You'll love it. So it's totally free for you to like and subscribe. No fees charged for that, and it's a great way to support our channel. We are a relatively new channel, learning all the time with great ambitions, and we'd love you to come along for the ride. So I shared some very, very exciting news this morning, and that was that in the short time we have been streaming, we have hit 95,000 views. Now that's not bad for a channel that's only 120 days old, is it? Please join us for the ride. We'd love you to come along. Passionate about planes. And going wild in the aisles. That 96,988 views, is that like the latest up-to-date figures, Tanya? That's mad, isn't it? Totally mad. Thank you, everyone. Hello, Trev. How you doing? You come back to see us? You said you'd be back, didn't you? You said you'd be back. How are we doing for subscriptions now, by the way? $383. Wowzers. Imagine we could actually hit 400 on this stream alone, couldn't we? We could we? Oh, they're out with the bird scarers again. It's the queerest noise you've ever heard in your life. It's like, woo, it's like pitch bendy noises. Do you know what I mean? I bet they have to be really careful with that down there. Just making its turn. I mean, don't forget, it's 80 foot. The wingspan is 80 foot. Now, I don't want to divert. I'm going to stay fixed on the A380. However, the fire brigade have just gone past. Not quite sure why. If anyone knows, please do tell. We're waiting, patiently waiting. The bird warden's been out a hell of a lot this week, you know. Is that down on the A538? What, the woo-woos? It's just gone down the side of the... It's actually in the airport grounds, that. So where I am, it's a country park, which is right next to the airport. And so we can see over the fence. It's got the get-go to get gone. 10:15, so it's early, earlier than planned. If the internet goes off, I'm sorry. It's a big one. It might. I hope not. You know, it astonishes me every single time it gets off the ground, that thing. Absolute marvel of engineering. Unfortunately, not going to be able to see it make the turn because the bushes have beat us, the trees have beat us. We'll go and watch this city hopper, see if we can find out where those fire bobbies were going to. The internet demons are back again. Yeah, I can see that on mine as well. Going for a smoke, but they have to make it look good. It wouldn't surprise me, you know. Just like my favorite destination at work is out of service. So yeah, the internet demons are back. I'm sorry for that. It may just be because of the Emirates. It does interfere. The big planes do interfere. Cooking duties call. AFK, away from keyboard. EasyJet just landed. Hopefully, oh, blimey. Sorry about that. Just nearly fell over the tripod. No, I can still hear. I can still hear the emergency services. I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know if we're expecting something in. Let's see if we can ride it out and find out what's going on, shall we? Off they go. The flying Pegasus just landed. Well, the sky's starting to clear now. The clouds are starting to break up. And hopefully Just going to reload my monitoring screen and see if that's any better. It is, but it's not great, is it, folks? You're going live on Facebook, not YouTube. Well, I will join in as soon as I can. I'm not able to join in right now. And then obviously I can't because I need to travel back home. But I will join as soon as I get home, Carl, and give you the support that you give me. Ryanair's everywhere. Ryanair's everywhere, as far as the eye can see. Everything seems to be working really well this morning, apart from the internet. Is it any better now? Is it still pixely? Sometimes it sorts itself out, doesn't it, like it did a bit earlier, and other times it just goes off. And so I apologise in advance for the nice. I like a hash brown. Apologise for the fuzziness. We will try and bear with it, see how we crack on. Thank you for the likes on the stream this morning. Thank you for the subscriptions. It's the easiest, cheapest way to support the channel by hitting the like button and clicking subscribe. That will keep you up to the minute with the comings and goings. Trev, thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure. See you soon, okay? And take care. I am, Donny, but it's so frustrating. So frustrating. I'll sort it at some stage. Just got to figure out how. There is a way to do it. The other channels manage it. It's just working out what it is they do that I'm not doing. And as soon as I've done that, you're being told, you're being yelled at, so you're dropping off. Okay. Enjoy your hash browns. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow, Tally. Take care. The Jet 2 have just landed. Is it clearer now? Oh, thank goodness for that. I was starting to worry then. It goes through fits and trends, and the internet is an electrical pulse, right? And which goes through the air, and the weather affects that, doesn't it? So, Donny, thanks for joining. Hopefully, I'll speak to you soon. Enjoy your shopping trip. The only shopping I want to be doing is holiday shopping. I bought my new trainers for my holiday the other day. So that's it now. Got my travelling. You refuse to go shopping again. Bye, Donny. Take care. I'm not a shopper. I'm not a shopper at all. Let's double back for Ryanair. Who's this cheeky number just landed? Let's have a quick look. It's Air Canada. Does that looks like it's got some cream on its nose? That a white nose and like a minty sort of icy blue. Was there? Nice. Still looking to see their A320 Neo. Probably going everywhere but here at the moment. Lovely Dreamliner. It's lovely colour, that, isn't it? Now you come to mention it, you've got a point there, you know. Tube of toothpaste. Hello, Dwayne. How are you keeping? Thanks for joining in. We're at Manchester Airport this morning. We're just going to double back for the Air France. Taking off right in front of us. Lovely scenes. Hopefully that sky brightens up shortly. That's the perimeter fence of the airport you can see there. So we're in the country park right beside the airport on the south side. Quite a quiet morning here this morning. I've seen the odd one or two people come and go. Mostly just been me. 2 weeks off, year 11 done. Well done, mate. So, whereabouts are you then, Dwayne? Just watch that Air Canada Dreamliner as it goes into the terminal. Whereabouts are you watching us? Are you in the UK? Are you overseas? I just want to show you this little pocket rocket. GTTCK. We'll double back for Air Portugal. Lovely vibrant colours of the Air Portugal livery. How's it looking on screen now? Is it looking a bit better? They're taking the time up there, aren't they? Oh, windows open. Sun Express on its way down. Grainy, but it's okay. So sorry, mate. I see what you mean now. I'm just having a quick look on me. Yeah, it is a bit grainy, isn't it? I see what you mean. Let's just hang on a few minutes and see if it clears up. Has it gotten better since, Christopher? That's Kuwait Air, just landed as well. It's better. Thank you. Yeah, I missed that. I really wanted to see that, the Istanbul livery. Kuwait just coming back into shot as well now. It's still a bit jumpy, isn't it? Still a bit jumpy. I don't know, you know, it's an interesting question. I was gonna say, I thought that was going out. No, 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 no. Unless that's me and I've missed it. It's not, it was taxiing. Frankfurt to Manchester. Departed 1 hour and 19 minutes ago. See if we've got anything up and coming. M43. Pegasus from Istanbul coming in. Oh, it's landed already. 10:19. Aer Lingus from Belfast. Due at 1:45. Istanbul. Turkish Airlines is due out at 1:45. Oh, excuse me. Had to sneeze then, so I walked away this time instead of scaring everyone. So, VLib is due to go out at 11 o'clock to Orlando. But I think what we'll do, folks, is we'll begin to wrap things up for today. I will be back tomorrow, bright and early. Hopefully the internet gods will be fair tomorrow. We could get lucky, couldn't we? So Aer Lingus Regional stopping by for us from Belfast to Manchester in 47 minutes. How early? Well, I normally go for 6 o'clock, don't I? So I'll say 6 and see how we go, okay? Definitely before 7. So I just like to get here early. I like to get here early. It's hard to believe that, brilliant. It's hard to believe that I arrived here at 5:30 this morning. It's gone so quick. But you know what's the worst of it? The worst of it is that I've got the power station now, haven't I? So I could technically sit here all day if I wanted to. The problem is the internet. I need to sort that out. It's so frustrating. Got everything sorted. It's just the internet. That's it. That's it. So if anyone has any bright ideas, it's still, well, apart from the internet, that's all that's letting me down at the moment. The internet. All my kit is absolutely top, you know, top notch. It'll do what I need it to do, and then some. Get you some really good images. It's just if the internet gods see it that they can't play fair, it's that throws the spoke in the works. And so, but as it is with the power station, I've got my camera plugged in, I've got my laptop plugged in, my phone, they're all still absolutely full of juice. Absolutely full of juice and showing no signs of giving up anytime soon. It's just the internet. Bring a tent and camp here all day. Yeah, I think I'll ask Tanya to ask Simon Lowe how he sorts his internet, and see if we can go from there. Really, Simon Lowe, he's been doing it a very long time. He's got loads of knowledge. He's a really great guy as well, Simon Lowe. I watch Simon Lowe when I'm not here. And so if anyone will give me the heads up, I know he will. I was going through some of his videos on YouTube. You know, he's been doing it a very, very long time. Even his internet plays up at times as well. So it's not completely foolproof, is it? I'd just like it a bit better. I would. He's very good. He's got his ducks in a row, Simon Lowe, hasn't he? He's definitely got his ducks in a row. Just watching the marshals going round, scaring the birds away. So while we've hit this quiet bit, I think we'll watch this one go. And then I'm going to start to pack away, folks. And we'll go for a bright and early start in the morning. Set your alarms for 6 o'clock. And you can come and join me in the dark for some early morning spotting. Let's hope so. That's the reason we do it. Lots of fun in the dark. That'll teach me for screwing the tripod down. Thank you, Telly. You just come back because you knew I'd be going shortly, didn't you? And so I am going to go. I'll wait for the 3-hour mark, which we're just about to hit, and then I'll say thank you. Thank you ever so much to our moderators. Thank you ever so much for everyone that's pressed the like button, everyone that's pressed the subscribe button, everyone that's popped in and popped out and popped back again, and everyone that will join me in the morning, this morning, and every morning. Have an absolutely impeccable Saturday night, Saturday morning, and I'll see you on Sunday. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us.